Hello everyone, and welcome to my first reaction to Daredevil Born Again. I'm not entirely sure I can put into words how I'm feeling right now starting, these reactions. But I have a feeling that a lot of you are feeling similarly, so I don't really feel like I have to put it into words, The one thing I do want to say, and I apologize if this intro is a little bit longer than normal. The first poll I've ever done on my channel to ask what I should react to next, Daredevil won, tied with Doctor Who. Both shows incredible journeys on my channel. And when I was thinking about it, Daredevil, every single season that I have reacted to has been in a different location. If you followed me for a while, you know I have moved around a lot in my almost 10 years of reacting. And it's kind of funny that every single time I've reacted to Daredevil, a different season, it's been in a different location. As I said, in a couple of weeks I'm going to hit my 10-year anniversary of doing reactions. And I think it's so fitting that Daredevil is coming out around that time, because it just was one of the things that I feel like was such a big part of my channel very, very early on. And now it's back. So I'm feeling things, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's start off the season with the disclaimers of what I know. First off, as many of you know, if you return to my channel, I don't watch trailers for things, so if anything gets revealed in the trailers that I'm just not privy to and I act super shocked, it's because I am. So just so you know, sometimes trailers are fine and sometimes they just give too much away, in my opinion. So I stay away from them to make these reactions more enjoyable for you all. But what do I know about this before getting into it? I know that, Matt Murdock will be in it, and I heavily believe Wilson Fisk will be in it, as we have seen them in other projects recently. I did see at some point, and I have no idea when or I think it was a little bit ago, but I did see that Karen and Foggy will be in this, and as it should be. Okay? It's not Daredevil without Karen and Foggy. Okay? Okay. Daredevil's such an interesting show for me, and I apologize for talking a little bit too much at the beginning of this reaction. You can always skip it. But Daredevil to me has always been kind of interesting and unique because I had a different favorite character every season. Two of them didn't make it, but season 1, MVP for me, Ben Urich. Round of applause for Ben Urich. Just such a phenomenal character, gone way too soon. Looking at you, Fisk. Okay. Season 2, MVP, Frank Castle. Okay, round of applause for Frank Castle. I do hope that I hope he shows up in this. But I know that John can be kind of busy, so I don't know. And season 3 MVP, Ray Nadeem. Round of applause for Ray Nadeem. I'm still, I really learned a lot about myself going into this. I have no idea if we'll see Dex or not. But I've learned about myself that I can really hold a grudge Because I'm still mad. I'm still pissed, okay? And how long ago was that when that aired? I'm still angry. Like, livid. Anyway, yeah, it's so interesting, and that I feel like they're all very different characters, but I think that's what Daredevil does so well. And I obviously I love so many other characters like Matt and Foggy and Karen, and even, I mean, Fisk is a phenomenal villain, so you know, but I just love that they take, you know, so many different people who are flawed in their own right, but they make them genuine, they make them real. They, you know, the writers of this show make you care about these characters in such a short amount of time. And that just always stuck with me, of the fact that every single season I had like a different like favorite that I really clung to, right? In addition to a lot of the others. Also, somebody who I would like to see, Brett. I would love to see Brett Mahoney. I think probably one of the most underrated characters. Love him. I have a feeling we might see Vanessa, given the focus on Fisk. I feel like that might happen. But that's all I know. That's it! So, sorry that this was a bit long. I just kind of wanted to share all of that with you guys, and without further ado, let's get into it. The avocados at law.
Those are not. It's hard to believe Sherry's retiring.
So many retiring, leaving, and it's 30% of the force in the last 2 years.
Still, the city finds other ways to protect itself.
Josie's! Oh!
Why the hell are you quitting?
Hey, excuse me. It's called retirement.
It's quitting, and you know it.
Then why are you in a storefront?
Jesus. Remind me never to face you and cross.
Question stance.
I'm in a storefront because it's real. And I happen to like most of the people I represent.
All that experience. You're taking risks.
Oh, Foggy!
This is shit. The way I see it, the vigilantes are just like us. Some are stand-up human beings worthy of the gig. Others are just power-tripping assholes.
You might have
Wow.
a point there, Detective Kim.
Insightful.
To Sherry, may you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Benny's a unique individual.
Benny is an idiot.
He's gonna walk, you know.
You sound confident. What's your game plan?
I'll keep my strategy to myself, thank you very much.
$50 says I can worm it out of you before eventually.
Not a chance. You know Josie keeps a bottle of 20-year-old of Melvin. He's behind the bar.
Really?
Really?
Oh my god, he did it.
What? Foggy?
Yes.
No.
He does not have the game for Kirsten Duffy.
How dare you? Don't underestimate our Foggy.
I'm not that
You get soft, and I have learned ninja moves at my time at NMP.
Oh boy.
What?
No. He's calling from NMP.
Hey, let Foggy do his thing!
What do you think about some new glasses? Oh, isn't there a little... Oh, I'm just a little dated.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't understand it.
What?
No. Just stay there. I'm literally around the corner. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
You're not listening, man. There's someone downstairs.
Benny.
Speak the truth.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What's going on?
Oh no!
It's big.
after that thing in Red Hook, he said he was getting threats, so I stashed him. It's a secure building, Benny. You're safe. His paranoid's probably high.
It doesn't sound high. What? Why didn't you tell me about the threats?
I just thought it was Benny being Benny.
Wait, stay here. Just stay here. Keep calling.
Look, I'm sorry.
Is that Dex?
Maybe I didn't want to give you an excuse.
I mean, it has to be, right? Oh boy. Music.
Benny, what's going on? Are you okay?
Foggy, you wanted to know where you were. I'm sorry. What? Who?
Whoa. What the fuck? No. No. I already got a grudge. No.
Benny? Benny? I don't know what he's talking about. He said someone...
Oh, no. No. Foggy. Oh.
Hello, Karen.
Stop! Are you kidding? Beat his ass, Matt. Okay, Foggy. Oh no, 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 no.
Active shooter, Joseph Barr. Active shooter.
Gosh.
Okay, that's on top. There's something going on downstairs.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Matt can hear everything. Foggy, I need you to pull through. I do not want to watch this season without you, so please. Jeez. Their fight scenes are always so brutal. Foggy? No!
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Matt! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. Oh no. I hate him so much. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you live, right? You fucking live. Holy shit. He's had quite a apartment upgrade. Hi, Fisk. Already know. The one asparagus is interesting. Oh my!
Toll, tariff, tax, you cross Sunset Park. You gotta pay.
Not heading to Red Hook. Red Hook's exempt.
Since when?
Since before you started wearing that stupid tracksuit.
What'd you say?
Unsettling art.
Easy, big man.
We gonna see Vanessa?
Come on.
Oh.
Stop it, both of you. Don't be little boys. Millions. The collective return on this month's investment is $7.73 million. That will be distributed to you today through the customary wire transfers. 10% of your organization operating profit is due by midnight tonight. I would prefer wire, but if you must pay cash.
Has she taken over the crime business? Oh.
Vanessa.
You left the bed I sat beside for months while you recovered. And for what? And now you walk in here and end a meeting with the 5 families by simply standing in the doorway. How long are you back for?
As long as you'll have me. Vanessa. I was broken. Shattered. And for months I had to put myself back together. 2 things shone bright and clear inside me. Beacons of who I was and who we could be. The first was my undying love for you.
Sure.
And the second?
What we could do for this city. And I would have to step away, and anything I was involved with could never be perceived as illegal.
When you were gone, I made this business bulletproof.
Yes, good. I've been informed that I have the 25,000 signatures. It's time.
Oh.
Sir, excuse me, do you have a moment? Hi, I'm Davey Urick. Can I ask you some questions about the state of crime here in New York? Sure, go ahead. Do you feel safe on the streets?
Urick?
Daredevil's been gone for a really long time.
Crime is just so.
What?
You can't even go out with your friends. You gotta worry about getting mugged.
I know they didn't have kids. Maybe a niece or something? Oh my goodness.
Holy cow, you beat me in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I made coffee.
Oh.
I just wanted to catch you alone. see how you are before tomorrow.
Thank you.
Your statement at sentencing is the kind of thing that can bring up a lot of anger and pain and go sideways pretty fast.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Have you heard from her?
I have not, no.
I don't want to look at him. I don't.
As you know, I've stood in this court many times, delivered summations, called witnesses, and defended the innocent to the best of my ability. It occurs to me that justice will not be served today.
It won't be served because whatever sentence is passed,
Foggy Nelson, only his mother called him Franklin, will still be dead. It won't be served because... Apologies, Your Honor. It won't be served because I don't get to see him again. We don't get to see Foggy again today. Or tomorrow, or ever. Killed on the whim of a violent and disturbed man. A self-styled assassin with a grudge. Out to murder his perceived enemies. In the absence of justice, the court can't punish this man. And I urge you to do so. To the fullest extent the law allows. Because that punishment, that is the closest any of us will ever get to justice.
I have nothing to say, Your Honor.
Your response does not surprise me. You showed no mercy that night in Hell's Kitchen and have shown no remorse since. So this court feels compelled to respond in kind. Benjamin Leonard Poindexter, you have been convicted of 11 counts of murder in the first degree. In accordance with the laws of New York State, you are hereby sentenced to life in prison for each count to be served consecutively.
No, oh Matt, you see that reaction? Oh Matt, okay.
I thought about just San Francisco's nice. It's different from New York, not too different.
What do I need to do to have a conversation with you? I've tried calling, I've left messages.
I know, you're right.
So what do you want?
I just was busy.
Well, don't give me busy.
My friend died too, man. And then I lost you. You didn't talk to me for weeks. I was halfway in and then halfway out.
Take some
Okay.
Oh,
I just wanted to.
No.
I came to say that I am sorry it ended, and I'm sorry that I didn't call. But I'm really glad that you're doing so well.
I refuse to believe that a tragedy had to destroy everything.
I cannot stop crying.
What are you gonna do about Daredevil?
I made a promise to myself that I'd let the system handle it. I'm not him anymore. And I won't let myself be.
And you think that will help?
Somehow I feel like that's not gonna stay that way, but you know.
No, Karen, please don't. Can you just wait for 5 minutes?
I found this at Josie's. I thought you might want it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I cannot handle this episode. Like, I can't. Stop crying.
My name is Wilson Fisk. But I have seen it decline into chaos and lawlessness. Vigilantes, they run rampant. The city, the streets. It's no longer safe for decent people. Tonight I'm declaring my candidacy for mayor of New York.
Oh no. Matt, you might want to check on that.
You're even in the Bieber report, and you're blowing up, sir. I mean, a lot of engagement, a lot of depth, a lot of spread, people sharing memes. I mean, Fisk Can Fix It is trending hard.
What's your name, son?
Daniel Blake.
Daniel. Impressed with your enthusiasm. Tell me, you're a young person living in the city here. Why would you vote for me?
Straight up, because you get shit done. You made things happen for yourself, now you make things happen for New York. Mayor Fisk. That's the coolest fucking thing on the planet.
I can think of cooler things. I could think of a lot of other.
Where did you find him, Sheila?
Cooler.
He canvassed 2,000 signatures for us, and he was cheap.
Hell yeah, I'm watching the debate. At least Fisk is interesting.
His things.
Why would anyone vote for Fisk? He's a crook. Not on your life. He is.
Wow, the talk of the town, which is probably filling Matt with so much joy. Yeah.
So look, why not jump right in and ask what are you looking for in legal representation?
Excuse me?
What are you hoping Murdoch and McDuffie can do for you?
I'm a little confused. I was just about to ask you what you're looking to get out of therapy. Kirsten said that you were looking for a therapist.
Yeah, she told me you're looking for a lawyer.
Set up!
It is kind of funny.
What a waste of time.
Hey, she did it to both of us.
That's what I mean, I'm saying. It's annoying, yeah.
Yeah, it is very annoying.
I didn't mean to be rude, I'm just not sure what she was thinking.
Yeah, she knows I don't date lawyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your hours suck and you argue everything.
Okay, it's kind of a sweeping generalization.
See what I mean?
Please sit. I apologize. I've had a hell of a week. I am gonna kill Kirsten.
Oh, please do. So where are you from?
37th and 8th.
How's the kitchen?
Mhm.
Tough guy, huh?
Not at all. You been to the kitchen lately?
Nah.
Queens, that's rough.
You've been to Queens lately?
Yeah, only for Sal, Chris, and Charlie's.
The lawyer from the kitchen's got good taste in sandwiches.
Okay. I mean, this is kind of nice, right? Little uplifting scene. Trying to put a band-aid over the gaping wound that is this episode.
So?
Yeah, okay.
You need this. It's time.
What?
Don't mess this up.
I don't know.
Cherry is here. In the conference room. Are you gonna
Right
tell
now?
me? Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'd have done it even if you hadn't asked me. Talked to a lot of people. Half the cops hate Fisk's guts, the other half dive off the Chrysler building for him.
What about the campaign?
Completely buttoned up.
If I didn't know better, know him better, I'd say he sounds sincere. Like maybe he wants to actually do something for the city.
Look who you're talking about. The man crushes
I know.
everything.
You think I don't know? I know. Well, if this city actually elects him, then maybe New York's getting the mayor it deserves.
Yeah, that's me. That's pretty goddamn simple, man.
Or maybe I'm just wising up.
I'm with the Beaver Report. Would you vote for Wilson Fisk?
He's an animal. That sort of person brings out the worst in other people as well.
Politicians, criminals, all the same breed, man.
Why are we even talking about this? You know, he supposedly crushed a guy's head.
Good rumor. Crushed his head. I'd actually like to see that.
Cops in that bar murdered by vigilante. I myself have endured vigilante violence, and I can assure you there's nothing nuanced about getting shot.
I have to say, I absolutely agree.
Well, you're opposing Kresna. You propose registering the vigilantes. That's like making a grocery list of cancers. I propose treatment.
I have a lot of feelings
It's
right
okay,
now.
Mom. It's been some time, hasn't it?
Yes. I was wondering if we could have a little chat.
I'd be delighted.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna spar with you, Murdoch.
No, I wasn't asking you to.
Well, I'll admit it's not entirely unpleasant to see you again. It's been a long time. You have children?
No. You?
Oh, no. I tried to mentor someone, but... Well, that's the closest I've come.
Didn't she shoot you in the face?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, at least he's laughing too.
What can we do?
Such a lovely little catch up here. Doesn't make me nervous at all.
By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
Thank you.
You're a real man of the people now.
A rich man, by his very nature, is self-serving. A mayor serves his city.
Huh.
You don't seem entirely convinced.
Blame me? Considering you've tried to kill me a few times over the years.
As you have.
No.
I wonder if your darker half would agree.
And part of my life is is over.
Well, tragedy can transform a man. About your friend.
But now the Kingpin is back.
No, he's not. My time away, let's say I followed a road less traveled, and at its end I found a new man.
The mayor of New York.
Soon.
Why is it I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system?
Things are not good out there. You can see that, can't you?
New York's what it's always been. With a few unsettling exceptions.
I'm gonna make New York a better future. Why did you stop being a vigilante?
Vigilante is a loaded word.
Parlance of our time.
My best friend was killed. The line was crossed. I felt like I lost the privilege.
I was told you tried to kill Benjamin Poindexter that night. It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power
It
has over us.
certainly is.
So if you say to me that you're a new man, I say fine.
I'm skeptical.
But you should know I was also raised to believe in retribution. So if you step out of line,
Oh, here we go.
I will be there.
He says, I'll get in the game quick, okay? And you remember how that went last time?
This caution that you're giving me, who's it from? Matt Murdock or... You liked being on that rooftop with Dex. You liked how it felt, didn't you? Giving no quarter, dispensing justice.
Just stay in your lane. I'll do the same.
Uh-huh. Neither of them are going to stay in their
I'm
lanes.
going to be mayor of this town. And when I am, I will not tolerate people running around in silly costumes. And should you go back to any of your old activities, there will be consequences.
Well then, it appears we really do understand each other.
I love a man who rises above his nature. Good luck with that, Murdoch.
Good day, sir.
Whoa! And I have missed both of them so much. Okay. Woo.
We are seeing a surprising strong turnout early for Wilson.
Ugh, of course.
53% of New Yorkers, Wilson Fisk has been elected the 112th mayor of New York City.
You won. Fisk won.
You know, when you ask him, you seem pretty involved with him. Is there a history there?
Huh. Our paths crossed a few times over the years. So
Just a couple.
I'm so sorry. Just fell. You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Scared me. It's not good.
Oh, there she is. Ooh. It's a strained relationship. I can't wait to dive into that.
I know about Adam, Vanessa.
Oh! Oh!
Do not kill him.
Not that man anymore.
Promise me.
Promise.
Oh, Adam's dead. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you guys want to take bets on when? Like next episode or probably a little later, right? Yeah. Okay.
Tonight you have ushered in a new dawn.
Adam?
Tom, I promise you, I will live up to that hope as your mayor.
New York will get by without you. She doesn't give a fuck, remember?
Doesn't sound like professional advice.
That's, because I'm not your therapist, Matt.
No, this is not good.
What?
I can't stand it when Kirsten's right.
Oh.
Tonight, and every night,
love New York.
What a line delivery. Okay, Fisk. Okay. Old habits. Die hard. Tough to break. For both of you gentlemen. Well, that surely was quite a way to start this season. I mean, they did not fuck around with this first episode. No, they did not. I'm overwhelmed, I think is a good way to put it. You know, it's so funny. On this channel, it's an occupational hazard that my makeup gets messed up, and, you know, sometimes I'm on camera with like tear streaks, you know, from the concealer or foundation down my face or my neck or anything like that, and it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. I cry a lot. I wear makeup. It is what it is. But normally that happens, you know, not all the time, but a lot of time, those big emotional moments, there's a lot of build-up, and it happens towards the end of the episode. So I don't look entirely crazy for the entirety of the reaction. But you know what? You all were in for a special treat today because it happened right at the beginning. Obviously, I'm going to get into all of that, and I genuinely couldn't stop crying. Like through a good portion of this episode. And like I found myself even in scenes where I feel like they weren't really even talking about Foggy or addressing that situation at all, and I was still like, the tears just kept coming, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't stop. So I guess that's just how I am while watching this episode. There's a couple of things that I wanted to really dive into, and I wanted to... That conversation there at the end with Fisk and Matt, I found to be so fascinating because of the fact, and you know, you guys can tell me I'm wrong if you'd like. I don't think the path that they're going on, this staying away from either being Daredevil or the Wilson Fisk we know, Kingpin if you will, is not gonna last. Listen, it is not gonna last. I feel like particularly Fisk, as somebody who, I mean, such a fascinating character, but has let in the past such incredible emotion drive his rage, and the self-control in that area has not always been, let's say, easy for him, right? He's good. Well, I just think he's one bad day away. And it might be a really bad day, you know? He might be able to maintain what he believes to be his path. But, you know, he can also fall onto old habits. Bribing people. You know, like the things that maybe not as severe as smashing someone's head in or whatever, right? May not be so violent, but it might be a slippery slope in that regard. But also, yeah, and you guys can tell me I'm wrong if this is not the way it goes. But Fisk is one bad day away. And for Matt, listen, I hate to say this. I really cannot express how much I hate to say this, but I don't think Dex is going to stay in prison. I'm sure at some point this season, he will get out, and that will possibly be the catalyst. It might be something else, sure, but of Matt being that devil of Hell's Kitchen again. But I have to say, as much as I do think that both of those arcs are inevitable, I mean, of course, the show is called Daredevil. It's not called Matt Murdock, Attorney at Law, or Avocado at Law. Oh no. Now, we're going to get probably a lot of that. And I love that. I always loved the way that Daredevil always meshed, you know, those two different worlds so effortlessly. I love that. So that's not shade to Matt Murdock, Attorney at Law, or Avocado at Law, at all. But it's called Daredevil. Born again. I mean, and also, you know, you have your hands on, from the show's perspective, one of the best villains that Marvel's ever had, in my opinion. You gonna waste that? Yeah, right. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, it's gonna be the next episode that they're slipping and sliding. But I do think it's quite interesting that they had this conversation of wanting to take a new direction in their lives. And I think they both, in my opinion, they truly believe that, right? They want to go in that direction, but one bad day, you know what I mean? It's interesting. It is funny that, listen, in comparison to a lot of their previous interactions, I gotta say that talk was quite civil, right? In comparison. But there was still like threats in there, you know? Matt was like, you step out of line, and okay, let's hop two. And same with Fisk. Fisk was like, I'll put an end to all of the vigilante nonsense, right? Really interesting. Anyway, I think that as much as that didn't have as much action-packed brilliance, and I hate saying that because we lost Foggy, but of the opening, right? It still was very significant. They really did a lot with this premiere in so many ways. I did like that they had a little bit of a sprinkling of Matt kind of seeing somebody new and kind of this start of a, you know, possibly lovely relationship. Maybe. Too early to tell, right? But they needed something. 'Cause this was heavy. This was heavy. And yeah. I just felt like the writers were like, well, let's just add like a little cute little meet cute, right? Isn't it cute? And we're all like sitting on our couches or wherever you're sitting watching this, traumatized, and you're like, yeah, it's really cute, like through our tears, like it's just that I you know, a little sprinkling of something cute in there. Great, thanks. Oh my goodness. Vanessa, girl, I did, in the beginning of the episode, I did say that I felt like we at least should see her in this season, and I think that dynamic's gonna get very interesting. And what was his name? Adam? Okay. I don't like to predict things too much on this channel. I just like to watch, see how everything unfolds. But Adam? I don't know about Adam. I don't know who you are, what you're about. You know, if you were in that room during that meeting, or if you're somebody else entirely, I don't know. I'm unaware. Even if they mentioned it, I'm unaware at this moment in time. But what I do know is Fisk is one bad day away. And you're probably the first to go, okay? Listen, whoo! You know, I would not want to be in this show named Adam right now. I really wouldn't. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. I guess that's kind of all of the other stuff. This was tough. You know, I rewatched the 3 seasons of Daredevil before this, and I even texted my brother at one point, and I truly mean this, and I was like, I literally sent him the message saying, oh man, I've forgotten how much I love Foggy. What a brilliant character. And I think some of the reasons, and I know a lot of the times whenever Matt and Foggy were at odds, one, there was still a lot of love there, even when they were at odds, right? But regardless of whose side you were on during those times, whatever, I always appreciated the way that Foggy did always stick up for himself and their friendship at the same time. I felt like he was always very good at being insanely supportive, but also setting boundaries with Matt in certain regards for his own well-being and their friendship and their relationship. I mean, I adore Foggy. If you couldn't tell. Could you tell from the reaction? Did you catch that? That I liked Foggy a lot. And I'm really sad, I have to say, to watch the rest of this without him. And you know, it's so interesting. I was thinking about, and a writer said this about another character's death in another show, and I'm not going to say who. You might know the reference. But the writer said, in reference to a certain character's death in another show, is that is the character that had to die in order to fracture everything. And I think that kind of rings true here. And you might disagree with this, and that's okay. This is just my opinion. But I think if of the 3, the Nelson, Murdoch, and Paige, he's the one that creates the fracture that's not able to be so easily mended. Not that it won't be. I have faith that it will. But at least this initial thing I think if it was Karen or if it was Matt, Foggy would have held the other person together in that support system way that he's so very good at. And Foggy, I think, has always been decent. Not perfect. You know, nobody in the show is perfect. I'm not trying to say that, but he's always been very decent at kind of, when it really counts, to put the bullshit aside a little bit and really get back to the basics. I always really appreciated that about him. So, shit. I'm also very upset for Matt because I think he's always better with Foggy as his friend. Oh no. Here I go again. I have a feeling I'm going to get a few comments in this reaction of, why are you crying so much? Why are you so emotional? I mean, did you not see it? You know, at least the streaks from my makeup not holding up, you know, at least I won't get the comments that are like, fake tears. You're so fake. It's like, there's literally physical evidence. Oh, goodness. You know, I'm very interested to find out more about BB Urich. I assume a niece or something? Maybe? I hope she brings the same energy as Ben. Oh, you know how I love Ben. Or how I loved Ben. Well, maybe you don't. It was a really long time ago when I reacted to that. I'm just letting you know I did. I do not know how I'm feeling right now. This was very emotional. And Dex. Oh, Dex. You know, I'm going to do a little disclaimer before the next little bit because some people take what I say too literally. This is not against the actor or anything. I actually think he does a brilliant job in the role. Like, he plays an unhinged psychopath very well. Congratulations. And so just, you know, I feel like I gotta say that. But, oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. And you guys know, if you've watched this channel for a while, I always try to see the other side. I'm always trying to even characters I don't love, I try to, you know, see things from their perspective. Right now, I just feel rage. I feel rage. I feel hatred. I hate him. I've already been holding a however many year-long grudge. Okay? And this? Oh, it's done. Okay? It's done. I'm livid. I'm livid. I don't want to see his face. I hope whenever he almost inevitably breaks out of prison, just not the next episode, because I need a break. Okay? I had a really long break for years. But I need another one now. I don't want to see your face. Go away now, sir. I cannot believe that they opened this episode like that. With Foggy. I mean, it's effective, if nothing else. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm sorry if I didn't talk about something that you wanted me to. I'm just a bit emotional over here. All right. I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.